Guys, the stream's just being set up now, so I'll start in about sort of 5 seconds. Here we go, by the look of it. There we go. Hi, everyone, and welcome to Meet Your Trading Experts live and free. And welcome along. It's great to have your company. Exciting episode this week. We're going to be talking to the founders of the Wish token, who was launching on Sunday. A little bit about what's involved in a launch, and they're going to be making some reasonably big announcements as we go along. So it's going to be a great show. Make sure you stay tuned to us as we work our way into this stuff. Really, I might ask you guys first if one of you could run us through. So you're the Wish token. Now there's a pre-launch event on Sunday. We'll talk a bit more about when you're actually going to launch in the next sort of 15, 20 minutes. We'll get to that as well. But what can you guys tell me about your charity coin? How does the charity work?
So the charity side of this works via a Facebook page where worthy causes post videos, 1 to 2 minute videos on the Facebook page, and they get likes. The more likes they get, the more votes they get. At the end of the month, this runs on a calendar month basis. So at the end of the month, the 4 most liked videos of the month will go onto our website. There will be a donations wallet with each one where anyone can donate to. And at the end of the month, the percentages will be worked out, see who's got the most percentage. And over the 4, we will be giving away 14,000 Wish coins, and we will allocate them as per the percentage and send them off to these worthy causes.
That sounds pretty amazing. How much will 14,000 Wish tokens be worth?
Yeah, depends on the price. We have done some numbers, and we've got as far as I think $70 was about $1 million. So $7, 10,000.
That sounds pretty good, mate. Now let's see if I can do this. I'm going to see if I can come back into here. I'm going to grab a screen, and so when we talk about the website, we'll get Maya when she turns up to put the website address in. This is Facebook / Wish Finance Charity. Here's the leaderboard at the moment. There's only 2 people. There's Chris and myself. I'll see if I can read down here, slide down here and have a bit of a look. Stake a Wish is one of the things we'll talk about again. If you're looking for the videos, come in and look for the community tab. The videos will turn up underneath that. And I might see now if I can even do that. I might come back up here. I might go more community and have a look. So this is the first real charity to turn up. I shared that, but there is the real video there. And these guys have had their builders steal their money. They paid the builder's taken off with the money, done none of the work. I don't mean to laugh, but it's ridiculously bad. And just an example here, what Wish can do. These guys have had 121 people like their post now, and that's only a part of it. In fact, there's 121 thumbs up. There's about 130 loves and likes in the whole thing. They've had 59 people share this post out into the world. So over the rest of the month, more and more people will see those shares. They'll come in, they'll like these. And these guys right now are the front runners to get the largest share of Wish tokens at the end of the month, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Guys, do you have any questions on how all of this works? So the charity, I guess, you got video now, right, guys? You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can turn it on. We're good.
Look, so if they come to this this Facebook page, and look, I guess coming into the launch, there's 3 major addresses they need, right? They probably want to join if they're interested in being with us, they probably want to join our charity Facebook page, because that's where they get to vote for the different charities, right? They want to be on the broadcast group, because the broadcast group's where we're going to announce the detail of the number you need to join the launch on Sunday.
Wait, Paul. Was that a slip of a tongue, because you just said launch? I thought it was a pre-launch.
Well, I was going to come to that later. I'm sure I thought we were going to make our announcement later, but so I'm going to turn that into a question for you. Why would you bother with a pre-launch event? When are you going to launch this coin? When can we buy it and make some money?
Yeah, because I think, a launch is good because, guys, this is decentralized finance. We want a lot of people in. This is not like finance 1.0. the more people can come in, the better. And yet when people come in on a fair launch, then everyone has an equal chance of going in. And I think what we are trying to do, you look at what Wish is trying to do, is, all of this is public, and yet it is not really, really public. It's only for our true supporters. Simon, do you have a name for them?
Do I have a name for it? Our true supporters? No, but what I do know is this will not our well wishers, yeah?
Yes.
The well wishers. So our supporters are called the well wishers. I'm trying to interview you, and I'm part of your team, so it's a bit backwards and forwards in my role in the middle of this. Look, we're going to call the supporters well wishers, you're saying. I really like that, but so I think I'd really like Simon to get into the next part a bit more. So this is a fair launch, but it's not exactly a fair launch. I would call this a closed fair launch. Everyone can't come to this, right? You've got to be one of. How's it work, Simon? How are we protecting the people that are our friends and family?
I would agree. It is a fair launch, and it's not a fair launch. Normally, on all the IDOs we've done and all the launches, the founders get allocated tokens. The developers get tokens. There's private sales, so you jump into a launch, and already a decent amount of the circulation is tied up. These guys get them pretty cheap, obviously, and at some point during the process, they get the chance to dump them on the community. So as we've seen over the last year, that's horrible. It hurts. We don't like it. Nobody likes it. It's not fair. So we're not going to do that. We're not going to allocate any tokens to us. No tokens to nobody. It's a fair launch, and as it stands, it's a fair launch for friends and families and close contacts. That will change half an hour after we launch. I think that's the most important bit. Half an hour after we launch, this will be all over every social media platform there is out there.
Well, so let me see if I've got it right. So what you're going to do on Sunday is there's no longer a pre-launch event. This is a launch event between 8 and 9 p.m. New Zealand, 4 and 5 p.m. Sunday, Singapore. You're going to launch this coin. And can people, to be part of the launch, do they need to be in your session, or can they be anywhere?
They need to be in the webinar, your guys' webinar, and they're going to need to be in this Telegram group. I'm assuming we're going to post the contract in the webinar and the Telegram group.
Yes, we will do that. So the only people who will be live launch are people who are in the Telegram group and our webinar. That's the only way you can really do the whole thing, right?
Correct, because that's the only way that you're going to get the contract address to buy.
Yeah.
I'm not a crypto expert like you guys are. You guys know this really. I know so little about it, but no one's ever invited me to get in front of a launch before. And I mean, I'm TrustPad Black. We're not down the bottom of their pecking order. We're not doing Twitter posts to get this kind of stuff. So we're actually going to give our contacts a chance to get into this before we let the market into it.
Yes,
that's correct. They're going to get a 15-minute front run, if you like, for want of a better word.
And look, some great questions coming in, Jared. Keep them coming. I'm going to get to those questions in a minute, because before I ask you more questions, I'm going to come to that one. So in a way, what you're going to do is you're going to protect your friends and family, and you're going to give them first option at this before it hits the wires.
That's correct.
Have either of you ever been to a launch where they did that for you?
No.
Nope.
So this is going to be quite unique. Our people are going to get a chance to front run this and actually get them before. So I guess the question is why? Why not just tell the world about it? Why not just pump the social media up, get everybody there, everyone gets in together? What happens?
It's a frenzy, isn't it, Shukri?
Yeah, see what happens when this comes out, guys. There are a lot of robots coming in. And as I told you guys yesterday, we are afraid of the DeFi summer. Don't get me wrong. It's not that we don't want you to go to the moon. It's that when you go too far above the moon, you are not going to be in a good position. See, so you have all these robots scanning. And what happens if once they see this launch, the robots will come in and push it all high up to the moon. And many are going to get caught. And if it goes too high, there's going to be a massive dump.
Great. So that's the thing. We don't mind it going really high. That's the market. What we don't want is it to be pushed artificially high.
Correct.
So robots could come in and they could push the price up to $100 and then down to $2.
Yes.
And our guys are buying at 88, 90, 95, 100, and then it's at $2 and they lose a fortune. Yes. What we're trying to do is get them in at $2, $5, $7 before it goes up. That's the plan of this kind of approach, right? And we're trying to keep the price down.
That's what would happen if we shielded this everywhere now, we would be covered in bots within a minute.
Yeah.
Because we haven't done that. The only people that know are everybody in this chat, and the fact that we're going to hit the contract address out just before launch gets rid of the robots, we hope.
Look, and at the end of the day, you can't stop robots at all because they will find you, but you can slow them down and give the community a chance to be in before them, so that when the robots come in and push it up, and our guys are already in and they take the ride up on the back of them, right?
Yeah.
Yes. And guys, please remember, if the robots come in and push it up to the moon, now this is going to sound ironic. Not only you, but the founders may be in trouble, because the founders are in the same boat as you.
Yeah. So let me be clear, right? When we push launch, when we in this webinar on Sunday say liquidity is in, we're going, we'll own nothing. They'll own nothing, we'll own nothing. We'll be buying, right? Because the owners want some coins, right?
Yeah. We will be buying along with everybody else.
Not only do these guys get a chance to come in protected from the outside market, they get to come in knowing that in the background the owners are going to be buying. I mean, the founders will be the biggest buyers on the day, right?
Yes, I hope so.
Great. Look, before I ask jurors 2 questions, which I really appreciate, juror, keep the questions coming, guys. The more you guys ask, the more it's clear to you guys. Don't leave this session with questions. Come in and let us answer them. Can you clear up for me? So it's a charity coin. Does that mean that people buy coins and give them to charity and they're lost? So I turn up $1,000 worth of coin and someone says that's going to those charities and I lose my coins. Is that what a charity coin does?
Shukri.
No, it's not. See, this coin is different. A charity is a charity. This coin represents your commitment in a charity, right? Because we don't know the value. And that's why I said we're having this fair launch that's quite hidden, but it's very, very fair because we want to maintain that thing over the long term. So we want you to forget about all the pricing and all the fluctuations. Rather, it is more to maintain the value. And do you buy a charity coin on an exchange? It's not actually an exchange. It's pancake swap. It's like Uniswap. You swap the coin. You're not going to Binance. Now, let me tell you the difference. Why not Binance? Okay, if you're Malaysian, never mind. It's not supposed to be Binance. And why Pancake? So see, if you go in Binance, it's a normal book order, right? There's buyers and sellers. Easily manipulable, right? I can buy more and send it up to the moon and go down. On an AMM, which is like Pancake Swap and Uniswap, you can't do that. That's why it's automated market maker. It will control what the price can go to up and down. We like that. So not only is it given fair for you, there's a reason why it will take a lot of us. So don't ask when Binance, okay? When Binance, when KuCoin.
And look, I think I should try and add a bit of clarity around this. That charity we're using as a word to describe the purpose of the project.
Correct.
The coins are just coins, right? They're a crypto coin like any other crypto coin, a DeFi project. But when we say charity, that's so you guys understand that it's not just a DeFi. There's a real purpose to it. And we've tried to talk a little bit about, what we're trying to do as far as giving away. Look, our goal is to give away over $1 million in the first year. Sorry, guys. How much are you looking to give away in the first year, guys?
We're looking to give away $1 million in the first year.
That sounds bloody impressive, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Look, is this coin created by Access to Wealth?
No.
So again, I'm going to jump in a little bit just to be really clear. We want to be really clear here that I'm the founder of Access to Wealth and I'm the founder of the coin. But that's the only relationship. And we're giving our people a chance to be involved because I kind of like to do that. I think my people should be given every opportunity at all to make money. That's what my job is in that area. But they're completely separate. There's no tie between the business and the coin at all. It's just that I'm to be the brilliant. More questions coming. I do like them, Stuart. Keep them coming, please, guys. So this is not, and just to be really clear right from the start, this is not an Access to Wealth coin. This is not an online trading profits coin. But watch this space in the future. If this works and goes really well, it may well be that we do something in that space in the future, not too far away. Who are the founders?
Founders are myself, Paul, Shukri, and Trader Mikey.
I remember that Shukri's just an advisor at this point, right? So while he's our senior advisor, so he's in the advisor group with Boo and Mitchell and Josiah and those guys, right? Now,
Yep.
if they join the broadcast group, and I'm pretty sure at some stage that Mai will turn up and help me in this session.
Yes.
I'm not quite sure where she is right now, but we'll post her in that broadcast group. And there's a little portrait, a little profile on all the founders and the advisors in that group as well. So we'll get a chance to read up and find out a little bit more about them.
Yeah. There are more questions here, Paul. Let me try to field it. Is it a stable coin? No, it's not. It can fluctuate in value. That's Wish. And that's why I say we do not want it to fluctuate in value a lot. Do you get an audit of the contract? Well, I can tell you there's a 2-process audit. The first one will go very fast just after we launch, you're right, to prevent audit. And then we have another big one coming along. Yes.
So that's been hacking, right? So the question was, do you get an audit of the contract to been hacked? So the truth is that we actually don't want an audit company looking at what we're doing pre-release, because we don't want them stealing stuff on our launch.
Right.
We don't want them to know confidential stuff, but we'll have the initial audit done within sort of 24, 48 hours of release, and the major CERTIC audit, soon after. And we will update you. And again, Stuart, jump into the broadcast group as we go along. So the broadcast group will become the channel for Wish, and you can ask all those questions, and then we'll keep up to date day to day on that stuff. But big picture, there's no audit done.
We'll have an announcement channel as well, don't forget. So we've got an announcement channel where we've announced that kind of stuff.
Correct.
Paul. Let me answer and come to you, Shukri, in a second, if that's okay. One of the reasons that we've got these guys here today is that on Sunday they're going to launch their coin, and I'm going to be part of that. And I think the people involved in this kind of broadcast know that we're not about to rug pull a coin. That'll be the end of all our businesses, and we've all got businesses, so it's just not going to happen. So there should be some security in seeing us and knowing us. We do hope there will be an audit done, all that kind of stuff. It'll be super secure because, again, we don't want some random to do it as well. Sorry, Shukri, back to you. What were you going to ask?
Yeah, I think Jure is good. He's asking if he buys charity coin, can you buy future ATW courses? No, Jure. That is another announcement. Shh, don't tell that to anyone. Okay, that's another. Keep it quiet. Forget it. Forget all this, Lenka. You saw this. Forget it. Okay?
Look, on Sunday night, we're hoping to have some level of announcement about the ability for people to use crypto to pay for products inside the businesses. Again, not you don't have to have. It won't be if you have Wished coins, you can buy our products. That's not the link. That they're not linked. It'll be if you've got cryptocurrency, you can use cryptocurrency to pay for your course, be it Bitcoin, Ethereum, whatever else you've got. We're hoping to get that underway on the weekend. We'll confirm that a bit closer to it. But there's no direct correlation. As an Actions to Wealth client, you don't get anything in Wish special because you're an Actions to Wealth client. You get special stuff because you're a Wish client. There's no, Actions to Wealth guys get discounts off this, that. They're completely separate. And you guys understand this, I'm sure. Actions to Wealth's had its own brand. It's been around for a long time, and it needs to have its own identity. What would be the strategy for swapping for the charity coin? Do you swap all the beginning or progressively over time? So you guys have both done a lot of launches. What can you tell me about? In fact, I'll get each of you do this individually. If you're doing a coin launch as a buyer, what's your strategy for launch?
I would split it up into 3. The first one, I just send it as a test probe because I don't know whether a robot is pushing it up. If it's pushed up, I make a lot of money on that, right? I can sell. I'm happy. If it goes down, I buy some more. So never put all in at the same time. When robots come in and price goes up, right? Dennis, the thing is this. We are trying to avoid the robots. We don't know what kind of robot will
Can we stay on? Can we come back, please? We're answering Linka's talk about charity.
Yeah.
Simon's got to go. Let's go into the robot question after that, okay? So you'll do it in thirds, Shukri, right?
Yes, I do it in third. I split it in 3.
Simon, how do you do launches?
We've tried many different ways. I think the favourite way is to get into 2-3x profit and remove our initial purchase so that whatever we do thereafter isn't really a problem. We've held on to some and done really, really well, not used that strategy, and we've not held on to, and we've done the opposite as well. We've been caught as well. So for us, make it free.
Yeah. So let me see if I can put this into some numbers. If you guys confirm whether it's right, and I'll do Simon's first. You buy $1,000 worth. When it's worth say $3,000, you take 1,000 out, right? And that last 2,000 you might leave that for months and stake it and make money. You might say, oh, hell, it's gone a lot further. I'll take a bit more out up here. But you play with that from the point of view of no loss.
Yeah, so we'll ladder out profits on the way up, and we'll buy dips as we see fit, if we believe in the project.
And buying dips is a big part of this as well, right? That on the launch, the price isn't going to go like that. It is going to do a bit of this kind of stuff on the way. I don't know if you can see my hand signals there or not, guys, but buying dips is it's not just get in cheap and get out expensive. That might happen to 1% of the people or 10% of the people.
Yeah.
It's about looking for pullbacks and buying the pullbacks, and and being positive. And I guess across a launch, there'll be some people that will buy and sell everything. There'll be some people that will buy and keep the whole lot because they want to stake it. They want to keep the value of the coin up. We'll talk about what that means a bit later on. I want to get back to your questions. Yeah. Shukri, you've got $1,000. You put $300 in.
Yeah.
You put $300 in. You put $300 in. And again, for you, as soon as you basically got to, you've made $1,000. You drag the $1,000 out. You've got $1,000 left in there, and you're playing with their money. This whole launch thing is about trying to play with their money for a lot of people, right?
Yeah.
And the alternative is buy and hold. Am I clear?
Yeah. And what they must do, okay, James has a very good, when do you buy the dip? Guys, that's why you need to follow the Telegram group.
Shukri, let's try and stay in the question order, eh? You keep answering questions I haven't read yet.
Yeah. Where's the Telegram link?
So when robots come in and price goes up, should we sell half? I have no idea what I'm doing, but it seems like fun. Look, so answer to that, both you guys, and I'll jump in as well.
Yeah,
this is what I think. We know as founders the size of the liquidity that we're going to put in at the start. It's not big. So robots, and I don't think we need to be that concerned. It's not like these IDOs that me and you have done, Shukri, where these things are shilled for months on end and millions of dollars are being raised. There's massive liquidity goes in. We're nowhere near that. Robots aren't going to worry me.
Great. Yeah. Look, one of the things, Shukri, anything to add to that?
Yeah, to me, it's simple. As long as you get a free position, nobody cares.
Yeah.
So get your free position ASAP without any emotions.
Look, I want to touch on something that Dennis says at the end, because I think, I've spent all week answering these questions, right? I'm sure you guys have as well. Everyone I speak to says, how do you do it? This and look, we're not going to give you guys direct advice on what to do, because anything isn't perfect, or it'll look terrible. So we're not going to do that. But one of the things I really like, Dennis says at the end, he says, I have no idea what I'm doing, but it seems like fun. And the truth is, I reckon that probably 80% of the people who get the privilege of being in the pre-launch, if you like, the launch where they get in early, they're going to be in that boat where they've never done a launch before. And the best thing they're going to have come out of this is that on Monday morning, any coin launch they go to in the future, they're going to know how it works. They're going to have seen it, right? And I encourage you guys to have some fun and enjoy it and experience it. And look, if you jump in there and you turn $1,000 into $10,000, well, good on you. Fantastic. That's brilliant, right? If you get in there and you turn $1,000 into $800, that's not so good, but that's life. I think it would be. I'm hoping you can't turn $1,000 into $0 in the early parts of this, but if it happens, I think it's about enjoying it, keeping your risk to stuff that you can sustain. And if you do that, you'll end this. And look, we're going to go through the launch, and next Thursday in this show, we're going to open the staking up and show you what staking works and how you can get high returns. You're going to learn that. And I think that 80% of the people that come through this process with us are going to learn it for the first time ever. Yeah. And a week from now, they're going to understand DeFi in a way they've never understood it before. That's a powerful thing. And look, in all honesty, if you lose $500 to learn that, that's probably a bloody cheap education of what really happens in a launch. Simon, Shukri, does a launch cost you more than that at some stage?
We paid a lot more than that to learn.
Yeah. but Paul, that's why I have three. That's why I split it up in three, right? So if I lose the first part, I still have the 2/3, and I can decide later when my mind is more calm. Okay, now we have a staking opportunity, and anyone knows in crypto, if I lose 1/3 to get back to my capital, I only need a 50% gain. That's not a lot in a DeFi summer. That's achievable.
Look, I think that's completely fair. Look, James is asking what the Telegram link is, and what we're going to do is, look, Maya's supposed to be joining us. She joins us every week, and I'm not sure why she's not in yet. And look, she's in another. She had a show with Mikey. Surely not. Oh, she's in a show with Mikey, so he's doing a wallet class. As soon as that finishes, mine and Mikey will both be over here. And at that stage, I'll get mine to post those links. If we get towards the end of the show and I haven't posted the links, just remind me. And Simon will get one, Shukri will get one, I'll get one, and we'll put the links in for you guys. But by the end of the show today, you will have the links for the Facebook page, the Telegram group, and the session on Sunday. Now, I want to remind you that really you need to be in the Telegram group and in the session on Sunday to really get the advantage of the I'm going to call it a protected launch. You know, is there an allocation limit, and which crypto do we need, guys? Is there an allocation limit set by us?
Great question. No allocation limit. What crypto do we need? We need BUSD, which is the Binance stablecoin, to purchase Wish. But no allocations. It's an absolute free for all.
Yeah. And why BSD? So that you know the price. If you're doing it in BNB and swapping in BNB, you will be confused. You won't know where you are. You won't know it. You'd have to have a calculator. Not good.
So let's just be clear. You will need to have BUSD to purchase Wish, but you will need to have some BNB to pay the fees. That's really important. We regularly have 0.1 BNB in our wallet, which is circa $15. It lasts a long time. So if you're going to be in, make sure you've got the BNB to pay the gas.
Yes.
Look, this is a really good thing. I want to talk a little bit more, Simon. One of my questions, as you know, is coming up. I'm going to ask what they need to do to be prepared. But is it a fair comment that if 80% of the people buy for the first time, you know, they need to accept that half of them are going to make a mistake. Something's not going to be quite right. They'll put something in wrong. They're going to have to do it again and again. And the whole, just enjoy it. Yeah. If you miss out at 40 cents, give it $2. You know, it's and don't stress about it. It's not that you have to be look. There's still good crypto people in our organization. They're going to beat you in because they're good at this. If you're new, right? So don't panic about it. Do you have any advice for people doing their first ever launch on Sunday with us?
Like exactly as you just said, don't panic about it. There are people that will beat us all the time. It's just the way it goes. Sometimes it can be a little bit clunky. I mean, you're going to be there, Shukri, right, on the day.
Yeah.
We're all going to be in the same room. So
I have advice for them. Simon, follow my session at 9 p.m. today.
There you go.
Look, in addition to that, in the session on Sunday, will someone actually be showing them how to take trades?
Yeah, definitely. The first time, yes.
How to take trades or how to buy the coin?
How to buy the coin. That's what I meant. How to buy the coin, Simon.
Shukri will be doing that on Sunday in the show.
So he'll actually be there and he'll show them how to do this. So Shukri will be there and Shukri will explain some strategic options. And I know, Linka, you asked a question about strategy, and I know you've asked a couple of times about that. I know we've answered it to some degree. If you've still got more questions, put it in the questions box and let us answer it today. I think strategy will be on the mind of every single new person. What do I do? And the overriding thing I've got is you try and get it free for you.
Yeah.
Don't put in $1,000 and take out $1,000 when you've made 10 cents.
Yes.
Put in $1,000 when you've made $1,000, drag $1,000 or $2,000 or $3,000 or $5,000 and have that free money to play with. Seems to be the strategy they're talking about. And again, guys, we're in a very difficult position here when we talk about this stuff. You know, we are identified as the founders or the head advisors. We're trying to give you neutral advice as best we possibly can in this circumstance. Look, I'm going to get back to the questions. You guys know I've got some pre-prepared questions. We don't normally do it. We did it for this session to make sure we covered some stuff off. But what I really want to do is answer the questions from the attendees. So there's going to be heaps coming in. Remember, at the end of the session, we're going to give away 50 Wish tokens to someone in a draw. Now, I'm going to ask you guys, before we answer the next question for a range, what's the highest you think a Wish token might be on Monday morning, and what's the lowest you think it might be? Shukri first.
$20 high, $5 low.
Simon?
$5 low, $35 high.
I'm going to go $5 low, $50 high.
Somewhere in there is the answer.
Somewhere in there is the answer. So I would suggest you, if we're going to give away 50 Wish tokens today, we're expecting to be worth somewhere between perhaps 250 and 1,500 or 15,000, $1,500. And that's a free gift. If you're in the show, you'll get them after launch because we don't have any pre-launch. Let me get into these questions. I've got another one. I can see Jura's name. Let me get down to it. Do I need to set up a crypto wallet and an exchange account, e.g. Binance, to take part in this coin launch? Does he need this?
Yes.
No, just MetaMask. MetaMask. No exchange.
How does he get his BUSD?
Oh yeah, BUSD. Yeah, then you need an exchange there. Yeah.
So
Jura,
he needs a Binance exchange to buy BUSD, and he needs a wallet to send that BUSD to in order to buy Wish on Sunday morning.
now we've got one more class. There's a class hopefully just finishing up, so I get Mikey and my back reasonably soon. There's a class just finishing up, and there's one class tomorrow morning at 6:30, which Alice is taking. They're our last classes because if you don't get it done by tomorrow morning at 6:30, if you haven't got it done by midday tomorrow, chances of getting it through the process and funded for Sunday is pretty low, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, there's still going to be opportunities to buy, of course, but we want to be in on the launch, don't we? That's where all the fun is.
So, look, Jura, the only shortcut to this that I'm aware of, if you get pushed for time, set up a MetaMask wallet and send your money to somebody who's got a Binance account, and they can transfer it into your MetaMask wallet for you. So it's the only way around it late, but boy, you need to have someone you trust with your money when you put it in your crypto account.
There is another way. There is another way. I've just found out in the last 24 hours while chatting with lots of UK guys about how we get this done because of our Binance restrictions in the UK. Somebody mentioned Bitpanda. Bitpanda is an app, and in Bitpanda, I don't know how that works in other countries. In the UK, Bitpanda, you can go onto an app, you can swap GBP for BNB. You can send the BNB to Binance, and you can work from there. That we've been telling everyone, sending everyone down the Kraken route, which is great. It works. It's fine. There's a faster one that's just become apparent overnight, and it's called Bitpanda.
Look, we've got Mikey and Mai. Hey, Mikey, how you doing? We've got Mikey and Mai joining us. I imagine Mikey's in the background trying to get the background set up. Mai, when you get a chance, can you put the link into the broadcast group into the chat for us, please? Look, a lot of questions in the chat, and I really want to. I've got some questions I want to ask, but what I really want to do here is just, Shukri, do we have crypto news on here at 8 o'clock?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And
if we're running late, I'm going to have Mike push that back 15 minutes. Is that okay?
yeah, that's okay.
Cool. So, Mike, I'll let you know if we need to do that and remind me a bit closer to it. What I want to do is answer these questions really clearly because you guys are good enough to give us your time and be here, and I want to be good enough to answer them. Mike will be in a minute as well, and or Michael, as we call him in the crypto world these days. Mike,
I'm in, but I just can't get my camera going. So.
That's okay. We'll work on it as you go. So the answer to your question, Shukri, to Jura was definitely yes. Linker, is there a marketing campaign to advertise this to investors and to charities? Guys?
That's a Mikey question, but there will be, yes, straight after.
PB, sorry to interrupt. You need to give me host rights so I can start my camera.
Thank God that Maya's in the room now and she can give you host rights and I can just start asking the questions because, oh my God, did we miss her early on? There you go, Mikey. Welcome along.
So I have a different background to the guys, but it's still about space and all that sort of stuff, right?
Still got stars.
It's still got stars.
Look, one of the things, it's a great question, Linker, and there is a marketing campaign planned and we're going to advertise to investors and charities. But as well, you know, the first guy to put a genuine charity post on our Facebook pages had that post shared to 54 different Facebook pages. If each of those have got 1,000 friends and family, that's 54,000 people who've been reached by that post. So the ability to have those charities posts shared out is part of the way we'll do it. One thing we don't think, and again, guys, look, if we're talking about, we just talked about the coin being in a range between $5 and $50 on Monday morning, right? And that's an estimate from all of us, no guarantees, just an estimate from all of us. If the coin's at $14, then we're going to give away, you're going to give away how much money at the end of the month?
I'm doing the maths on that. 200,000. I've got a calculator. 200,000.
$200,000 is what it is. It's $200,000.
200,000 US dollars.
For every increment of $7 within the price of the coin, we give away an extra $100,000.
So do you guys think that just having, as an example, there's only imaginary numbers at this point, but do you think that having perhaps $200,000 to give away to good causes will bring good causes to you? you think people will talk to people in need and they will graduate to you over the next couple of weeks?
100%, Paul. I'm sure the other guys have been talking a fair bit, so I might do a bit of talking here. Without a shadow of a doubt, Paul, for us, being able to attract truly worthy causes from around the world is our goal with this. And we know we'll get plenty of people coming in, but it's really making those massive impacts with lots and lots of dollars that are going to come from the community, from the value of the charity coin. That's how we're going to make a difference. And that's how we're going to, really impact the world. Yes, it's going to be great if we can do $10,000 or whatever, but how we really make a difference in the world is hundreds of thousands of dollars. And that's our goal.
Look, I think as well, when you're talking about this, that the post that Chris put up, if you get a chance to go to the Facebook page and look, we'll ask Mai to put the Facebook page link in for you guys. It's Facebook.com/Wish Finance Charity. The post that Chris put up last night on the first day had, I think, around 700 views. So we think that, so it's likely for you guys to get some decent penetration from that kind of stuff. I can see the next thing is the Telegram link is in there, so do grab that in the chat and grab it to everybody. On Binance or MetaMask BSC. So you need to have how does that work?
We're going to be transacting on the Binance Smart Chain. So MetaMask, but BSC. It says BSC at the top, doesn't it? On the MetaMask. Does it say Binance Smart Chain along the top?
Binance Smart Chain, correct, yeah.
Smart Chain.
Right, now look, if we're answering your questions and we don't get it quite clear enough for you, please just put another question in. Look, Mike, you won't know this because you're coming a bit later because you're doing the Wallace course. By the way, how did the Wallace course go?
It was great, thank you. Yeah. There's a few people that have jumped straight into here. I sort of literally said, we're going now, we're going into the next one. And I think Dennis was in with me. So, so it went really well, thank you. And hopefully, we've got a few more people, at least understanding of the steps involved to get going, to get into the launch for Sunday.
Fantastic.
Cool.
Look, a great question from Dura. What's the relationship between, look, one thing I'm going to do here, I think we're 2 questions into our pre-done questions, and we're just going to leave those for now, and we're going to answer the questions. This show's about answering our people's questions. Yep. So we're going to do that. What is the relationship between Wish and charity coins? Are we talking about the same coin?
Yes, it's the same coin. Wish is the charity coin. When you buy Wish tokens, you can stake them as part of the DeFi side of this project, but Wish is the charity coin. They are the coins that will be sent to the charities and the worthy causes at the end of every month.
So have you guys called it a charity coin because if you called it a Wish coin, people wouldn't know what it was. So you've called it a charity coin. The charity is the description. It's just a coin, right?
Yeah, it's the bolt-on, isn't it? It's our utility, if you like. We are a DeFi project with a bolt-on utility of charity.
Correct. Yeah.
Dennis is in humorous mood, just waiting for my second mortgage to be approved for the coin purchase. Don't forget to sell your children as well, Dennis. So what date and time is the launch again? So what time is that pre-launch event? Mike, can you put the link in? Look, Mike, if you get a chance, can you put the link in for the pre-launch event? And then can you jump into Zoom and can you rename it the launch event? Can you take pre out of the title? Because we've announced it, right? This is not a pre-launch event anymore. You guys are launching this coin on Sunday, right? And that'll be between what time on Sunday, guys?
I only know UK, so I'm staying out.
It's 4:30, isn't it? Yeah. 4:30 Southeast Asian time.
Yeah.
Yeah. The session will be from 4 to 5. The launch will be between 4 and 5, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Correct. All right.
Oh, is this project about buying and selling the coins to make money, or is this project about using these coins to give to charities?
Well, let me answer that. This is a very sensitive question. Now, there was a comment yesterday by the head of the Securities Commission in the USA. No, it is what Simon said. It is a coin to give to charities. There is no intention by the owners, and let me emphasize this again, as a money-making mechanism, because if you go and read, this would fail the Howey test. And that's why this is a fair launch. This is not a launch where someone makes money. I don't know, Simon, are you going to be awake during the launch? I don't know, go ask him. This is important, guys. And I predict after, in fact, going on forward, After Gensler made it very clear yesterday, you are going to see a lot of free launches.
Yeah.
No, fair launches in the future.
Fair launches.
And
So,
yes.
so what we're modeling on Sunday is going to be the only way to do this going forward, right?
Yes, yes. And what is the biggest fair launch coin? It's Bitcoin. Thank you very much.
Look, I want to pick up on this, right, and look, see if I get this right, because I'm not quite sure on it, but this project is about creating charity coins to give to charity. Now, as part of that, we need to keep the coin value up so that those coins have got to, giving a charity 10,000 coins worth 5 cents each, whatever. Giving a charity 10,000 coins worth $14 each, kind of cool, right?
Yeah.
So
sure.
while this is about charity, keeping the coin values up, part of it, and the truth is that the launch is the launch, and people will speculate it because they do, and that this is a 15-year project, and in that time there will be people who buy it to make money. There'll be people who buy it to support the charities. There'll be people who buy it because they've heard a rumor of some rubbish and they want to cash in on it. Next thing you know, they were talking about them in Wall Street investors or some crap like that, and the price will go up and then it'll come crashing down. Who knows what it is, you know? But people are entitled to do what they want to do, right? But the purpose of the coin is to support charity, right? I hope that's clear, Jira. You know, I think it's a really good question. I think clarity around it's really important. And look, from our point of view, I think no judgments, right? If people want to speculate on the coin and good on them, and you know, that's life, that's fine. But it's not the purpose of the coin. It's DeFi. Yeah, you're getting it out, you make some money, and it's as good as gold. Look, are we giving away prizes? Yes, we are. We're giving away 50 Wish tokens. We aren't going to give them away this week. We'll have to get them afterwards. And gosh, I've got we've got 80 minutes to go. I've got 20 questions waiting. I haven't got to my list of questions. I love the questions. They're really good questions. So what I am going to do is Mike, can you go into the Zoom, and can you move crypto news back to 8:20? Can you move it back to 8:20? And Shukri will do it at 8:20, so we don't have competition for the streams. I do apologise for this, guys. We are going to try and stay on time. I've got so many questions coming in, and that's the purpose of the show. I want to answer these questions. Okay, can I have? I think I'm going to get you to do this, Mike, because Simon did it earlier. Who decides which charity to give it to? Can you run us through that process as briefly as you can, clearly?
Sorry, who does the charity go to?
Who decides which charity to give to?
Okay, that's a really good question, and we've worked on this model to make sure that it's as fair as we can do it. So what's going to happen? So we have a Facebook page, and what people are going to do, worthy causes, charities, people from all over the world, wherever they are, exactly like Chris that Paul was referring to, the guy who is trying to get his house. God, poor guy. I feel for him when I watch that. I mean, sorry, I'm getting distracted, but what's going to happen is people are going to upload their video to the Facebook site, right? So anyone and everyone can see that. Then everyone in the community, or anyone at large really, can then vote on that video. And the way that you vote on the video is you click like or love or hearts or whatever it may be.
Tears.
Okay? Sorry?
Or tears.
Tears, yeah, sure.
Tears on Chris's video.
Whatever it may be, but obviously you click on it because that is essentially the voting mechanism, right? And the truth is we actually don't know how many videos are going to come in, right? We just don't know. But the concept is the community at large will then vote on those videos. And the top 10 of those videos will then be, I suppose, extracted from the list and put forward to the founders, which is essentially myself, Paul, and Simon. And we'll have maybe some input from some of the advisors as well, because they're of value to us and what we're doing. And then we will pick the top 4 from those 10 pre-selected, or the winners, the top 10, if you want to call it that, the winners with the most votes. We will then pick the top 4. And then from that, those top 4 will then go and receive the Wish tokens as a donation in exact proportion. So there's a certain number of coins that we're going to be donating a month. I'm not sure if the guys mentioned this, but it's 14,000 coins per month. So then we will donate based upon the number of votes that have been received for those 4. We will donate the 14,000 in exactly the same proportion as a percentage or ratio to the winning charities.
One of the good things with this, Mikey, is that during the month, all of the stuff's on the Facebook page. If you look on the Facebook page, it's all written down for you step by step to follow. There'll be posts every couple of days about where we're up to and how to work, and it'll get clearer and clearer. Look at the second and third month. This will be second nature to people. They just know, right? It is really new and really exciting. I've got to say, I really do like it. Look, I have a question. One of the things I've got at the moment, I've got 24 questions waiting for me, and I'm going to read them all out. Some of them might just be some comments. I'm not sure. But James, you asked, have you shared the steps? And I'm sorry, James, I don't know where you put that in and what steps you're talking about. So could you retype the question for us and just make that a little bit clearer so I want to catch up to it? We know. So can I swap Wish coin for another type of crypto? Apparently Genesis sold his kit already. Guys, can you swap Wish coin for other stuff?
I missed the question, sorry.
Just go to PancakeSwap and swap it for something else. Sure.
Yes, you can.
Yeah. There is no locking here. You can sell it or swap it for any coin that you want.
We'll stake it.
Sorry, James has actually put in for us the 2 steps he's got, which is prepare minimum 0.1 BNB and whatever amount of BUSD in your MetaMask wallet, connect your MetaMask to PancakeSwap. And he sent that to us. And James, it's definitely part of it. And there's going to be stuff again about the steps being posted over the next couple of days. But if you could take that and share it to everybody, that would be much appreciated. That I don't need to discuss it. It's a really nice little list. If you're prepared to share it out, that would be fantastic. Or Mai, if you could grab that and copy. And I've got you pretty busy, Mai. Mai, because I've got so many questions, I can't see your answer to whether you know about moving crypto news back. So can you answer that in Skype for me so I can see it separately, please? I now have 25 questions waiting. The project is to give away coins to worthy causes. What's the price? How we don't know the price, right, guys?
Yeah, the price will fluctuate. I mean, it's Simon's already referred to it. This is a DeFi project. You know, the underlying utility is DeFi, which is decentralized finance, and that's going to determine and dictate a lot of the price level of the coin. Staking, you know, I heard someone just reference staking. If no one knows what staking is, it's essentially you take the Wish coin and put it back on the platform and earn more, just like you would in a bank and something like that. It's not exactly the same, but it's essentially the same concept.
Is it the same kind of return, Mikey? At a bank, you might get a couple of % a year. What do you get on staking?
You know, it's that's an awesome question. And when I first came to the crypto world, I saw figures like 100%, you know, 50%, 100%, 600%, 1,000%. I went, nah, what are they talking about? There's no way. But that's the truth. That's the kind of returns you can essentially make. And obviously that fluctuates depending upon how much is put into the staking. But you can expect triple figures returns pretty regularly. And obviously Shukri has a lot more experience in this world. That's why he's one of our advisors. He's been in the crypto space for years upon years upon years. What kind of returns, you know, can happen, Shukri, in the first?
They start, They start 4 digits.
2,000% APY from the start is not unrealistic. So don't be surprised if next week, Thursday, end of next week, there's over a 2,000% APY available to stake Wish.
Correct. But you got to go in fast because it doesn't stay that way. It tends to go down with time. And that's the other thing, you know, just staking is just one way to do it, because you're asking here, how will the value of the coin be maintained? It's through a lot of different incentives other than staking. And that's why I go to the Telegram channel so that you know what we are doing.
But if you think that the coins are staked, that they're staked, they can't be sold. So that's maintaining a value to a degree. I think the other important bit is we've done lots of staking. We've done really well out of it, but we staked something 6 weeks ago, and we were getting 300%, and 6 weeks later, we're still getting 180. So whilst that tapers down, we're still talking 100%. When a bank will give you 0.1% a year, maybe, if you're lucky.
Let me see if I can get this clear. So when you say 300%, you're getting daily the equivalent of 300% per annum. You're not getting 300% per day, right?
Correct. APY.
I need some reply from you. So I have the link that you've posted. Asked if it's the right link. It is the right link. If you could send that out to everybody, that would be fantastic. It's quite difficult because I'm on single screen at the moment. So if I move around the questions, it's quite hard to refine them. I need to have an answer from you in Skype as to whether you've moved Crypto News to 820. Can you let me know that super soon, because I don't want that show to be missed. So if you're listening, can you move Crypto News to 820?
PB, she has answered. It's moved to 820.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. And if you can repost that launch, got it. Thank you, I was looking for that somewhere else. Thank you, got it. For James, this is the instructions, but still not sure how to. Look, James, I think, guys, we've got one more wallets class to go, right? You guys are going to be live on Sunday explaining how to do this. But if they've missed that stuff, where do they find the videos? How can they find a video? And if they need instruction on this stuff and we don't have something booked, are there videos and where can they find them? Shukri, can you help me with this?
Yeah, it's in the Actions to Wealth website. We have it there. Plus, at 9 o'clock today, I will go through the steps, what you need. You need your BNB there, you need your BUSD there. And we will go, and I will ask you guys to find a coin. Wish is not there yet, but let's find something else. So you just go practice there.
Look, and there's videos on Access to Wealth YouTube, the Access to Wealth Facebook, the Online Trading Profits Facebook. There's videos and all that stuff. Right? If they go to YouTube, could you give us some of the topics for the videos that might help them? So if they're looking through because there's a lot of videos on that Access to Wealth YouTube. Yeah. They're looking for videos. Shukri, can you give me a couple? One.
The most important one is swapping. That is what you're doing. So what I start first is with, how to get your BNB and BUSD. That, of course, is from an exchange account. And then you have to put fuel into your wallet, because now you have a car, you don't have fuel into it, and BUSD is not fuel. BUSD is your tires. You need fuel into it. Once you get that fuel, you get the BUSD there, and then you have to go to the racetrack. That is when the swapping comes in, and you got to know what to find. And tonight at 9, I am going to show you a wish that I do not want you to go to this Sunday, okay? So you better come at 9.
Look, so I'm going to get my again to put the link into the wallets. Ask Me Anything session with Shukri at 9, so that can go in again as well.
Yeah. There are some other sessions, Paul. There are some other sessions in the Actions to Wealth YouTube channel. If you have a look through, you'll see it's actually the one that I just came out of has been recorded previously. For anyone who's probably a bit newer, who doesn't know how to set up a wallet and all that sort of stuff, there are steps involved in my presentation, and Shukri's done it as well. There are plenty of videos with Shukri, but my one sort of condenses it to about an hour and 15 minutes or so if you're brand new, and it just takes you, and that's called setting up your wallet for the charity coin. Okay. Yeah. So you just go to the Actions to Wealth YouTube channel and you just search that and you'll find it.
Guys, I've now got 31 questions queued up. So we're going to go a little bit over time here. There will be a draw at the end. I'm going to answer these questions. If we need to push Crypto News back a little bit, I'm going to try and keep the team here as long as they can be. From Thomas, so I missed a few sessions as it clashes with the Zoom session. So should I stand by BUSD, BNB before Sunday in order to buy Wish tokens? So to buy Wish tokens on Sunday, they need to have BUSD and BNB where?
In a MetaMask, you need BUSD, the Binance stablecoin, to buy Wish coin. You need BNB, the Binance crypto coin, to pay for the gas for the transaction. You must have those two things in your MetaMask wallet. You must have your MetaMask wallet connected to PancakeSwap in order to make a purchase.
Cheers, guys. Great. And look, I'm now getting a number of answers from my earlier questions. I know you're having some issues with Skype, but if you can put the questions in there, that'd be great. If not, I think we'll get through. We'll be okay. The only reason the coin's price keeps going up is people keep buying it. That's not really a question, it's just a statement, Drew. I'm going to agree with that. And that's why the charity model, because different charities over the years will come along, and they will get their people to come along and support them, and those people will continue to buy the coin as the way we're intending to continue to bring new buyers into this, as well as having an amazing APR and good people involved. And
Yes.
a lot of people will stake. There's all kinds of stuff. All of a sudden, I keep trying to not answer the questions. I keep finding myself answering the questions instead of asking you guys.
And
where's the
TB, I have heard that sometimes the long stakers get airdrops. Okay, guys, if whatever I say comes to pass, it's merely a coincidence. Okay, if the founders decide to do this, it's not my fault. I'm just an advisor.
Yeah, airdrops.
We'll be announcing when will we announce when the stake process begins?
Will we announce that in the Telegram group immediately after launch or the day after launch?
My understanding from the meeting we just came out of was that it'll be in the first 8 hours after launch. We'll announce those dates for everybody, right?
But it's likely to be later on that week, yeah.
Yep, got the question from Gobind again. How will the value of the coin be maintained if you donate coins to charitable organisations or needy people? The first thing they will do is sell the coins. Yes, they will. So there will always be sellers. There really will, Gobind. That's absolutely the truth. But guys, how are we going to keep the coin value up?
Again, when you come into Wish, you got to know it's a charitable organization. It's a club, and that's where the incentives come in. We already mentioned the APY. We've already mentioned a potential, again, not committing on this, a potential airdrop, because at the end of the day, when everybody stakes for the longer term and stabilizes the coin, everybody benefits from a high APY, and that, of course, will change. So many more announcements to come.
Okay, and I'm a trader. I'm going to buy the dip.
Me too.
I was literally about to say that. Look, there's a real world here where this is a financial product in a way, and there will be people that come in and buy and sell this to make a profit, which is exactly what Simon referred to, traders, and that's part of the crypto world. We're fully aware of that, and that's what it's going to be. But like everyone, you're going to buy the dips, and if you're from the trading world, you know what that means, and that's going to drive the price up. You wait for a pullback or whatever, a retracement, whatever you want to call it. That's real in crypto as well. You wait for that and you buy it, and that pushes the price up.
Guys, I'm sure it's been a week where you've had a lot of conversations around this coin. The launch is here and it's getting closer, and you can feel the excitement around my people really building about it. But do you have people who just say to you, look, or they basically almost, look, I've got this much money, and all I want to do is I'll give it to you, and you put it in there, just leave it in the coin, protect the value. We won't do that for them, we'll let them do it. But do you have people who are really just saying, I want to support the charity by putting my money in and holding it in the staking pool so that it keeps the value of the coin up? That's part of the model. Is that what you guys are experiencing?
I think every single one of us has got people like that. That's exactly what we're experiencing.
100%. Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
Which coin, from what I can see, is a massive investment in the belief that there are people out there that want to help other people. Is that why you did it?
Oh man, beyond a shadow of a doubt, we've all got life experiences, right? So, and for us, many of us are at a stage of life where it's sort of like it's time to give back is probably the easiest way to describe it. And we wanted to come up with a model to say, okay, well, how do we do this? And we could have done this in any business world, really. The advantage of the crypto world is it's a model that is duplicatable. It's a model that people can understand and get into. But there are other advantages where you can actually make money from donating as well, which is the staking stuff that we're talking about. And you buy the coin and you stake it and you earn money. In the real charity world, usually you donate and that goes to a worthy cause, of course, which is a beautiful thing. But that's it. You don't make more from it. Whereas the crypto model that we have, you can actually make more. And the reason, at least at a personal level, that I did it was just I've been blessed, and I have come from a fairly privileged sort of through hard work in life. But it's time to give back, and that's something that I wanted to do. And you guys are very aligned to that. And I've been wanting to do a charity / foundation for years and years and years, and I'm so grateful that I'm being able to launch it and get it done.
Cheers, Mikey. Yeah, look, I got to say some admiration for all of you for the amount of time and effort you're putting in for nothing to this. Look, I want to see if I've got this right as well. So I think it was Gopin earlier who said, look, you're going to give money to charities, and they're going to turn it into cash and spend it because they're going to need it in a hurry, and that's what we're trying to do, and that'll create some fall pressure on price. Other DeFi projects, they're printing the same amount of coins. They're just using it to run the coin or pay themselves. So they're also spending their money, right? It's not that because we have a charity involved, we're uniquely spending, people are uniquely spending the coins, right? DeFi protocols are doing this all over the place, and the money's being spent. It's just that we're having it spent for charities. Is that correct?
Absolutely, that's exactly right.
That's why it's wish. That's why it's stake a wish. The stake is just important as buying the coin. Buying the coin to make money is not it, guys. Let me emphasize this again. Wish is a true utility coin because we want to give.
We're going to give, not a matter of wanting. We're going to give, right? We're going to give, and we're going to give. Look, Mikey said we were old a few minutes ago. I heard him say that. He said there are all these old guys here. But we're at a stage in our lives where giving is a huge part of it. Look, guys, I've still got 35 messages to go. We're right on the hour. I'm going to hold the prize draw up. It is 50 Wish tokens. They can be worth hundreds and thousands of dollars early next week or the week after or the week after that. So I'm going to make you wait for it till we finish. I'm going to get another 10 or 15 minutes in. If I need to push crypto news back, I'm going to do that. I really want to. One of the things I get is that I said at the start that 80% of the people who buy the Wish coin on Sunday, in my opinion, it'll be their first ever crypto purchase, and they've got every right to A, be very nervous about it, and to B, have a lot of questions. And this is our chance to really answer those questions. Faze asked, is it only available on PancakeSwap?
Yes.
Where will we be able to see the price of the coin as a chart?
Dex Guru, should we post a link?
We won't have a link yet because that chart won't be up, will it?
No, but on the day, once they've got the contract, they can post that into Dex Tools and watch the chart.
Look, shall we do that into the broadcast group in the Facebook page?
Yeah.
We'll do that. So join the broadcast group, guys. Mike, can you post the broadcast group again? Look, guys, if you want to be involved in this, look, I put this in an email I sent to my Australian New Zealand friends recently. Look, if you've just never done this, you just want to come along and join that and watch this live and do nothing. You don't have to spend any money. There's no obligation to spend a damn cent. Come along. It'll be, look, other than the Olympics, it'll be the best viewing on TV because we want to have the TV these days, right? If I wasn't doing this, I would be watching this for the pure enjoyment of seeing how it works. So come along on Sunday, join the broadcast group. Look, if on Monday it's not for you, leave the stuff. We're not going to track you and go, oh, you turn up to our launch, spending money, you naughty person. It's not like that. Come along and watch it. Have a good time and come in the broadcast group and get the links and jump out on Monday if you want to. That's absolutely that's what being, that's what we're trying to create in the world. Is we're trying to create more freedom, not take it away from people. So the link to the coin chart will go into the broadcast group during the week, Linker. All the stuff will go live on launch on Sunday, and you'll be able to see a chart. And we'll have that up on Sunday in the session that we're doing with you guys. And in addition to the session we're doing from 4 to 5 on Sunday, we'll be back from 7:15 to do a little follow-up for half an hour. Shuki's got his show around 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock? 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
Sunday. And we'll be back in that as well. So there'll be a lot of follow-up from us post the launch to make sure that, people who want to have questions, we can try and help them. Let me keep on scrolling down. Every time I scroll down, there's more questions going. I love that. Could we have the link for Mr. Shukri's 9 p.m. event? And Mai has posted that. Thank you very much. If you can post that again, Mai, because we've got so much in this questions chat, you can keep posting the links every sort of 5 minutes. That would be wonderful. Thanks for being here. I've got to tell you, Mai, this show's a lot easier since you turned up than it was before you turned up.
Yeah, she was helping me earlier, mate. It was great.
I know. Is there any Q&A session tomorrow, Friday? You doing a Q&A tomorrow night? Shukri, was tonight the last one?
Tonight's the last one. Yeah, but I'm around at 9, right? No, yeah, I'm around at 8.
Look, if you contact us through the normal channels, and you need some help, then we'll either organize a session and send it out, or we'll get in touch with you and give you some help. Look,
sure.
I think it's fair to say that there's a number of businesses, the staff haven't seen me for a week at Actions to Wealth. We're doing this stuff and doing what we can, and I know the rest of us doing the same sort of stuff. So if you need some help tomorrow, just reach out and we'll get in touch with you, or someone will get in touch with you, or we'll run another session for you. There is a wallet class tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. Singapore. Take about an hour and a half. It's called the Kiwi Wallet session because it's for the New Zealanders. But if you guys want to join, you can. I'll ask Mike if she can grab the link for that off Zoom and put it in here as well. MetaMask. So I must transfer to MetaMask. Must Thomas transfer to MetaMask to be part of the link? Launch.
Yes.
Yes.
You need to have those two, the BUSD, the BNB in MetaMask to be part of this launch.
Great. Maya has posted the link to Mikey's video. And again, Maya, I'll get you to repost that. It's probably why I've got so many questions. They're just links. I was watching on YouTube. Can you repost the links, please? Thank you. Certainly can, Wayne. And Maya, are we posting all of these links to YouTube and Facebook? And if you're on YouTube or Facebook and you have any questions, type them in. We can't answer questions off Twitter, unfortunately, off the stream there. But if you're on Facebook or YouTube, write the questions into the area on Facebook or YouTube. I'll bring them into the room and let us know. So you can do that there. I will have all of the links are being reposted for you. Thanks, Wayne. There's another link from Faye. Thanks, Paul B. You're more than welcome, Faye. Yes. I think I just jumped. Did I just jump a bunch of questions? They just all disappeared. Are we at the bottom, guys?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Fantastic, guys. Look, I'm going to hang around for a couple of minutes. If there's any more questions, I'm actually going to go back to my original questions and see if there's anything that I think is really important we haven't covered. I think we've touched a bit on staking, and the purpose of this, but what does stake a wish mean? So you guys use stake a wish as your hashtag. So on everything we do, it'll be in the backgrounds tomorrow because we're going to use their background from the website as our backgrounds from now on. What's stake a wish? What's it mean?
It's our strap line. It's just gimmicky. Make a Wish is one of the biggest charities in the world, and staking is DeFi related. Stake a Wish is natural.
Does staking help wishes come true?
Yes.
Yes.
Right. Is that a message that we want out there? Is that, if you want to, so I'm going to see if I can sum a bit of this up. If you want to make money off the launch, then more power to you. And if you want to make money, welcome, Crystal. And remember, everybody that asks questions goes into the draw twice at the end to win the 50. So you don't get twice in every time you ask a question, but if you've asked a question, you go in twice. To see if I can summarize what I've got from this so far is that if you want to speculate on the launch and on this coin in general, that's your business. And if you've got the skill to do that, then you've got the skill to do that and you're welcome to do that. But if you want to support the charities, there is an ability to donate some coins to charities, but the number one way that they can support the charities is to stake their coin and hold them and keep the value of the coin up during the process, right?
Correct.
It is the utility.
Which
the utility is staking.
Which is what we're all going to do.
Yes, that's what we're going to do. I mean, the biggest buyers on launch will be us as a group, the founders and the advisors. And if we're not, then the price is going to go, quite a lot higher, I'd imagine. But we'll be buying to hold it, and we'll be buying it to stake it, and to make sure the price stays up. Price levels that we want to have this be successful. And I think it's fair to say that we'll be prepared to make some efforts to keep price at those levels. Do you want me to post the link to the coin launch update? Absolutely, please. The coin launch, just all the links, keep them in their mind. People are coming in and out as they go along, as the case. We've got Yep.
Can I ask a question on behalf of the newbies? This is for Simon. Simon, I'm a newbie. I've been in Forex and all that. Can I do a buy stop or buy limit when you say buy the dip on MetaMask and Pancake Swap?
No, it's market buy only, right, Josiah? Yeah. Market buy only. To swap.
Yeah. Okay, guys, understand that. Okay, you have to be there.
Yeah. If
Look,
you
I'm going to
no buy stop.
There's a couple more questions. Then I'm going to ask a couple more questions that I put into the. We'll teach you how to do that, Dennis. Ask a couple more questions that have been in the chat, and then we're going to do the prize draw. What kind of results have you guys got off coin launches? What kind of returns have you got?
Recently, it's been very good. I got 20x on Feather. I got 10x on Formation. I got 15x on Affinity. I got 10x on iPad. It's been good, but I've been very selective. I've somehow managed to avoid the bad ones. So if it's a good coin, if it has utility, If you go to the Telegram group and they're announcing something important every 2-3 days, that's the whole pattern here. It goes up.
I think
10x means you put $1,000 in, you took 10,000 out. That's what 10x means. Right?
Yes. And all these coins, PB, except one of them, I forgot which one, they went up slowly. One of them, formation went up and then got dumped and then went up again. The rest were slow movers. Very slow.
Simon, the kind of returns you've got from coin launches?
Huge. I think what's really worth mentioning is that since the crash in whatever it was, April, May, IDOs have been horrible for 10 to 12 weeks. Not much fun at all. Before that, we turned 1,000 into 170,000 overnight on our best one. I think what's really important is if you're looking at the charts now, and the DeFi coins have decided that period's over and they've decided to go green again. And we're a DeFi project in a way, and we should go with this DeFi summer.
Yeah,
that's my
DeFi,
take.
decentralized finance, right?
Yes, it's not noticing this morning that the coins that are moving are all the DeFi ones. Aave, the biggest DeFi player out there, is having a great day. It's telling.
Yeah.
Timing wise, we could be really good.
If people want to get involved in this coin, how do they get involved? What do they got to do? You're gonna launch it on Sunday between 4 and 5 p.m. Singapore. What do people have to do to be in that launch?
They need the MetaMask with BUSD and BNB in it to be able to buy the coin. In order to get BUSD and BNB, they need a Binance account, or they need to go to Binance to be able to exchange whatever they've got, whether it's fiat, whether it's Bitcoin, whether it's crypto, whatever it is. They need to buy BNB and BUSD, and they have to have them both in a MetaMask wallet.
And they've also got to be where on Sunday?
They've got to be on your launch webinar.
They've got to be in the launch, not the pre-launch. The launching on Sunday. They've got to be in the launch
webinar.
And they need to be in their broadcast group, right?
Both of them preferably.
Right. I'm going to try and get out of here by 20 past. Why need BNB and BUSD? I think you've just answered that, Simon, because that's what you need to do to be able. You've got to have BUSD to buy it and BNB to pay the expenses on it.
Correct.
Would love to stake Chef Talk some coin, but no idea how to. That's cool, because next week's show, Dennis, is we're going to start staking next Thursday in this show. So next Thursday, so do the launch, and look, that's enough for now, right? Do the launch, hold on to your coins, and next Thursday we'll talk staking to you guys in some detail. I might have given away the staking date then.
Yes, James, all to be kept in MetaMask until launch date. How
do you determine the APY for staking?
It's done with a smart contract, isn't it? I'm not clued up on that. That's a technical question. We don't determine it. The amount of people in it, the amount of coins staked, decides the APY. We don't control that.
So which platform are we on?
We are on PancakeSwap.
Platform is in network. We're on the Binance Smart Chain.
Is trading on crypto on which platform? So I'm not 100% sure from the question, but I think she's asking, we're going to be on, you need a Binance account, you need a MetaMask wallet, you need to be on PancakeSwap. The other
Correct.
things, again, plenty of videos. There's another course tomorrow morning, plenty of videos to cover that stuff. Staking coins is minimum 1 year, correct? No, Dennis, staking coins minimum is 1 day at the pub. All need to keep the MetaMask to launch date. I would be keeping it in MetaMask to launch. I think we've answered that. Has Xylem from Xylem. BSD to buy, swap the token, BNB for guest. Yes, that's completely right. Just going to run through this quite quickly because I want to do the draw, so the links are there. Look, before we go to the draw, the last thing I'm going to say, and we'll get around the guys after and have a quick chat with them if we can get out of here on time. Enjoy Sunday. We've put it together to make it a really cool day. We're really hoping you will enjoy it. If you've got some money to invest in the coin and wish and to help us to do charities, that's amazing. If you want to speculate on it and make some money from it, then more power to you. I've got no problem with people doing that. Congratulations. If you want to sit in there and watch and learn, that's fantastic. My real goal for Sunday night is at the end of it, that all of the people who want to have seen a coin launch and know what they're like. So if they get invited to another one, they get a chance to really make the most of it in some way or another. So do come along and join it. It's free draw time. We're going to give away 50 wish. Yep. What we've got to do, Paul, is buy my. We're going to the draw, please. We're going to do the draw. We are going to do the draw, and if you buy coins, you can stake them at any time. So you don't have to buy them on the launch. You can come and buy them during the week. You can look at a pullback. Rightio. Come on, Crystal. It's on YouTube this time. Rightio. Let's make it go. Let's make it spin. Spins a bit quietly. I won. Did I win?
He did win.
I think that's Paul from Thailand, who just asked the last question. Given you've asked the last question, Paul, can you confirm that you're in, Paul P? Are you still here? We haven't answered your question. We're going to, Paul P, if you can type in there and tell us that you are here. There'll be, my wallet, James, no, there'll be 50 coins. Yeah, well done, mate. Congratulations. I think you might have been back-to-back winners too. Did you win last week or the week before? That's pretty good in a big draw. I'm in Thailand as well. That's Dennis. I've got 1 minute. I'm going to get out of here so they can get the next show up for Shukri. Final thoughts quickly?
Come along on Sunday, have some fun, see a launch. Shukri's going to be buying Wish on Sunday. Be there.
Yep. Okay, guys, this fair launch, it's going to be the future of crypto. It's going to be the future of NFTs. Come. If you want to spend $1, do it. You got to get the practice, but don't put pressure on yourselves, okay? Because in the future, this is how it's going to be. No whitelist. You can come anonymous. We don't know who you are. Get your MetaMask fired up. And then we go, and then we see what happens.
Faces, she's Paul. Good effort, Faye.
My final thought, mate, is truly about the charities, if I may. You know, we're doing this launch, and everyone who's going to be there on Sunday is going to have an absolute fair opportunity to get into the coin launch and everything like that. But know that the underlying driver of all of this is the worthy causes and the charities for us. And we're going to work damn hard to make sure not only is the price of Wish is of value and stays of value, but we're giving to people who truly, truly need it around the world. And just know that's a thing you'll hear from us over and over again. DeFi is DeFi, but the worthy causes and the charities is what we're doing this for.
Simon, anything from you? I think we're done, aren't we? We've done yours. Look, thank you very much for the feedback, Linker. Look, sometimes things just come together, and we've got the right group of people. I think the chat is a game. I want to remind you guys that to get a share of this money, and we'll tell you in the next weeks more ways that people can get a share of this money, but to get a share of this money, all a good course has to do is post a 1 to 2 minute video. I did one. I literally sat in this chair and looked at the camera and put some backgrounds behind me for a minute 50. That's all you've got to do. So if you need people out there that you think genuinely are good people and need support, then we want to hear about them. I thought Chris's video was amazing because if Chris's video didn't emotionally move you, you're a harder guy than I am. I was certainly moved by it. And that's what we want. We want to get the people who deserve our support and who don't get government support and who don't get other people help them and who did nothing wrong and just need a fair crack, and we're going to find them. Things come together. The DeFi market is taking off. The crypto market is taking off. As a Binance product, our coin will be related to Binance on Sunday night. Binance are doing the biggest pump in their history. So not only will our coin most likely provide some value, but Binance will most likely add a little bit of value to that as well. Sunday could be, I genuinely hope that Sunday's a very nice day for a few people along the way. Got to say, I'm out of here, get straight to the session, Shukri. I'll be in the Skype, guys, because we can't use this for another chat because Shukri's on. So I'll be in the Skype with some meeting stuff. See you all. Good luck. Enjoy Sunday. Take care.
See you Sunday.
Thanks for all the questions, guys. Awesome to have them. See you all.